So I haven't done that. Now the next thing is there's something that is called purlin. The purlins, I'm going to show the purlins now. Now I'm going to use a thickness of 75. So I'll set okay, I'll use 50 for this part. So I'll set 50 like this on this side too, and on this part too. Okay, now the purlin is like this, so I'm going to do a purlin 50 by 75. So this is 50 by 75 like this. Let's do 50 and go like this. Let me see if I can group this group. Okay, so this is a purlin. It's a purlin. Let me just change the roof, and then now what I'm going to do next is to see how to align it on this particular point. So I'm going to go to align, yeah. So I'll align this, pick it here. You might have several ways of doing this, but this is the way I do mine. So pick this point, and then pick this point too, then press enter. So okay, I did not think it's supposed to have 50. Let me see this. Okay, let's have to adjust this. Let me adjust this. Let me adjust that. Right, so just going to adjust this here, then trim. Okay, so now the next thing I'm going to do is to now copy this on the same line. So it must be 900 millimeter center to center. So I'll type 900. The next thing is 1800. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, instead of doing that, this is what I'm going to do to make my work faster. So I'll copy it from this point, look at it now, pick it here and drop it here. Same thing for this. Keep going like that. Keep going. Okay, I think I'm okay. So let me extend this part. Okay, good. So I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. So what I'm going to do now is to select all of the purlin, and then not all, because okay, not all. So let me just pick this 3 and the other 4 and then mirror it. So come to the center here, mirror this down. Okay, you can see it now. And then do the same thing for this side. Pick or select this 4, then copy, pick at the center, then add it here. Good. Okay, so for this side, I'm just going to offset 50. Okay, then join, chamfer this. Okay, and trim this part off. So I'm trimming that part off, and then the next thing is, okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to show the I'm going to show the after the purlin, we have the aspect that okay, let me just remove this first. No, so I forgot to place this here. So I'm going to place the rafter. So I'll set rafter 150 millimeters. Sorry, 150 mm. Okay, press enter. Rafters. Set it. Okay. So I have it that way, and then I'll trim. The king post, make it a straight line. I'm going to use a king post of 150 mm, so I'll set 150. So I'll set 75 on both sides. 75, 75. I want that thickness, so I'm going to remove this, then trim this, trim. Now this is trim, right? This trim. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, I'll change this to roof. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do the trusses, or some people call it the strut. I'm going to do the trusses now. So from this king post here down to the next part of it, I will use 1200 spacing. So I'll set 1200, 1200. Depends on your regulation, wherever you are. So I'm going to use 1200. I'm going to use 100 for my trusses, 100 mm thickness. So I copy this like this, like this, like this. Yeah, I'm okay. So I'll trim this part off. Trim. Okay, now delete this. I don't need that. Delete. So I'm going to draw this side like this, same angle, and then offset 100. Let me match. Okay, let me match property. So I'll do the same for this end. I'll set 100. Do the same for this side. I'll set 100. And I'll trim. Match property. Mirror this. I'm going to mirror this. Mirror. Drag it from this point down to this point. No. Okay. So I'm going to have something like a queen post here. I'm going to use offset 100. Offset 100. So I have the same thing here. Set 100. Okay. extend this. Okay, then if I want, I can still create a small quick post here if need be. Okay, let's try and do that. So we'll set 1200. Okay, then delete this side, then I'll set 100. Like this. I'll set 100. Match property. Alright, so I have it this way. This is the section part of the roof. I'll trim this and this. I decided to show the thickness of the fascia board. It's 25 mm. Same thing here. Extend. This side, trim it off. Okay, so if I want, I'm still going to show the ceiling on this part of the side. Okay, so let's see if we can do that. So from the top of the wall here, I'm just going to go down, say 300, and then draw a line like this. Extend this line. Okay, now the ceiling thickness, I'm going to use 20 mm, depending on what you want to use. So I'm going to trim this. Sorry, just use this, the trim here. So I'll trim this. Trim. Okay, done. So I'm going to show the roof, the noggins. Okay, let me show the support first. There's a support here, support of 50 millimeters, 50 mm. So I'm going to offset 50. So depends on this space you want to use. Some people use 600, so people use 1002. So I'm going to use 1200. Oh, it's outside, so what I'm going to do is to just move this, move it inside like this. Okay, then I'll copy this. Okay, so I'll go select this, copy, same thing, copy, and move 1200, 2400. Okay, just copy this one, copy, and pick it here and drop it here. So we have a little space here. Copy this and drop it here. I'll just copy one, copy, and move from this point to this point. Then I'm going to do the same thing. 1200, copy 1200, 1 2 1 200. Okay, so same thing again, copy this, pick this, like this, and then drop it here. So I'll do the same thing for this part too. So what I'm going to do now is just copy this, then place it here, and then go 1002 again, copy 1200, 1200, and then place one here. Just follow the process, we are going to get it. So I will drop this here, and the next thing I'm going to do is to show the noggins that this will be connected with, or connected to, sorry. So I'll show the noggins that it will be connected to. So let me just something. Okay, so I'm going to, the noggins is 50 by 50, so I'm going to use 50, 50. So that's it. Now I'm going to match property. So I'm going to copy, now copy from this. So place this here, place another one. I'll just keep going like that. You can see it for the ceiling. See, keep going, keep going, keep going, going. Now for this side, we're just going to copy it like this, copy, and then place it on this side, like that. For this side, place it, and then this side to place it. Now I think I have to place one for this side, so copy it, copy this, and then place it here like this. Okay, so I haven't done this now, so I'll just match property. I'm just using the roof material. You can decide to use another type of material for the roof noggins or any other part. Okay, let me see if I can just use furniture. Let me see if I can use furniture for it. So it will look a little bit different, so everything will not look the same. You can decide to use any other layer property. You can decide to use another color, so that it will look much more different. So I'm just going to select the parts that I want to change. Select them carefully. I don't want to mix everything up. So I'm going to select them. So I'm going to go to furniture. Just use this as a guide. Yours can be different. It's not a must you use the same thing I'm using. You can decide to use another type of layer or another type of color and properties generally. So I'm just using this for the sake of this training. So you can see now I've completed the section like that. So I use a king pose of 150 mm by 100. I use a purlin of 50 by 75 mm. I use a rafter of 150 by 50 mm. I can see the queen post or the trusses. I use 100 by 100. Now the tie beam and the wall plate I use 100 by 100, and then the support and the noggins I use 50 by 50 for it. So you can decide to use them like that and then get whatever you want to get. So this is how to draw a section. Now I'm not going to really bother about this part, the down part of this job in this section, because majorly the engineers deal with the how thick or how big the foundation is going to, I mean the structural engineer, how big or how small or how big the foundation level is going to be. So I'm just going to draw this. So like I said, this is the concrete slab, and then this is the hardcore, and then this is the earth filling. So the remaining part, the foundation, footings, and the rest will be determined by the engineers, structural engineer, for that. So this is how to draw a section in AutoCAD. So simple. So this is how to draw a section in AutoCAD, as simple as that. Just follow the principle and guidelines. You are going to get whatever you want to get with it. So it's as simple as that. Follow the principle and get whatever you want to get. So I believe you've learned one or two things from this lesson, and you can roll with it with what we have here and do better with it. So I wish you the best, and I believe you are going to keep practicing to become better. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next video.